Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahavashai, Bashim, Kadash. Much honors and respect to the apostles and others in Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick four-part lesson. We're going to title it Sealed and Preserved. Let's get right into it. We'll start here in Ephesians 1 and 13. In whom ye, again, the ye, the we, the us, is talking about the Israelites, in particular the elect, because they're the only ones that are going to come into the understanding of these scriptures, okay? This is not a universal book, all right? This is not meant for anybody outside of the seed of Israel, which is made up of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. This is about your bloodline, lineage, ethnicity, race, nationality, culture, and heritage. All right, so get with the program, people. It's not a universal book. That word universal comes from the word Catholicism, which means universal. Okay? Do you understand, people? All right? Christianity is simply a label that they created for this falsehood. All right, this man-made religious ideology. All right? They have nothing to do with the Israelites or being the seed of Israel, other than the fact is that maybe amongst them, yes, you have Israelites, as we are amongst all Gentile heathen nations. Okay? But nonetheless, just because you're an Israelite, doesn't mean much unless you're doing the actual work of the Lord. And again, you worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. And that means what's written here in the testimony. Okay? So if you're not doing that, you're going off. So you're definitely not part of the elect. Ultimately, you'll be saved, but you're going to have to die on this side and come back as children of the elect. All right? Anyway, let's get right into this. All right? So, in whom ye, again, the ye, the we, the us, talking to the those that have the spiritual discernment, his sanctified ones. Okay, they were sanctified and ordained to be prophets unto the nations before the foundation of the world. And then, of course, you have the great multitude that are able to hear and receive it. Okay? So, in whom ye also trusted, right? After that ye heard the word of truth. The word of truth are these scriptures, the testimony, okay? Which is what? Yahawashi, okay? And again, it's not his doctrine. It is the Father's doctrine, okay? The gospel of your salvation. Yeah, the gospel of your deliverance. That's what salvation means. We've always told you that. This is the path to immortality, okay? In whom also, after that, ye believed. Hello, what does it tell you in Isaiah 53 and 1? Who have believed our report. You understand? So a question of faith for each individual. Okay? So, in whom also after that ye believed what? The report. Right? This testimony, this word, okay, which leads to your salvation. Ye were sealed, hello, with that Holy Spirit of promise. You see that? Now, give me a minute. I want to go on the blue letter for this. But first, let me give you a precept, then we'll do that. Give me a minute. All right, here's a precept. All right, because it's talked about, when you heard the word, right? So, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. This is talking about 2/3 of Israelites. See, that they can't come in, all right? You understand? Okay, people's heart, meaning minds, are waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. It's talking about the 2/3 of Israelites as well as what? The majority of the world. They're in darkness. Okay? So they can't come in to the counsel of the Lord. They can't receive the truth. All right? So, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, okay, and hear with their ears, and should understand. Having understanding means having spiritual discernment. With their mind, right? Because heart in Hebrew is lab, which means mind, and should be converted, and I should heal them. All right? And again, in particular, who would this be? About the 2/3, not anybody outside of Israel. You understand? But blessed are your eyes, hello, the ones who have the spiritual discernment, who are sanctified and ordained. Blessed are your eyes among the nation of Israel, all right, among you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. You see that? You understand? All right? All right, you know what? We'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. All right? Shalom.